Hi guys, welcome back to Rob's Arsenal recap, and in this video we're just going to take a deep dive into Fabio Viera's match against Fulham and see how good he performed, why he done some of the things he done, and how it turned out compared to everyone else on the pitch having a rubbish match. So let's just get into the video. So we see Fabio Viera in the middle right now, passing to Martinelli taking on. We see him going down in the box, getting a penalty, and this is it where Fabio Viera was attacking. I've never seen Fabio Viera coming on with so much intensity, with so much aggression, attacking the ball from the first second he came on the pitch. From the first time he received the ball, he's receiving it with energy. Normally you see him taking time. Normally plays like Ozil, like he spends so much time, like he have time at luxury. But in this match we see Fabio Viera was at high intensity, and to come on in the second half when the game is so discouraging, when it's beyond us, whereas we were losing, right? And Fabio Viera came on and basically being that spark, being that energetic player and pushing the team forward. That's not a characteristic I could basically link to Fabio Viera, but now we're seeing he's creating a new narrative for himself. Fabio Viera is giving himself a new identity in Arsenal's team, and I'm loving it right now how well he played in this match. We see him winning the penalty. You see Martinelli giving him the ball, and he tips the past the player, and I think it was Tete took him down for the penalty. Bukayo Saka is back on penalties now. We see that before last match that Martin Odegaard took the penalty from Saka, but now we see Bukayo Saka is back on the penalty, and he done it. This is the best penalty I've seen him took, and the reason being, he went directly in the corner. It was untouchable for the keeper. Leno could not touch that even if he went the same direction. So Bukayo Saka is forced to improve his penalty taking, and I love it because it only improves the team. We see Viera, brilliant ball. That was a let's just take that back. Let's just take that back and watch it again. We see Viera, nice chip ball to Saka. Saka miscontrolled it. That ball was so beautiful. It was meticulously crafted. The way you have to be a footballer, you have to play football to understand that pass. It was like he glided from the inside of his foot and guided it basically in Saka's direction, and it went directly to Saka. Only that it had a bit too much bounce, and it bounced up too high, and Saka couldn't control it. But that was a beautiful ball by Viera, which we didn't see Odegaard, and he's basically playing Odegaard's position and Havertz's position. He's playing two positions in one. Odegaard and Havertz. He's done both wing. Right now we see him on the left hand side. We've never seen, and this look how much space is there. We see Adam Traore is tracking back. We see these four defenders right in a line tracking back. We've never seen so much space in the first half. When you see Martinelli having space that could run in, we see Nketiah in the box, and this is why it's important to have an overload in centrally, not just on the wings. Because in the first half, I showed you in the previous video that we had an overload on the wing with Martinelli and Saka on up top, and then we have Havertz behind Martinelli, and then we have Odegaard behind Saka, and then we have Ben White, we have Partey behind Odegaard, and then we had Kivior behind Kai Havertz. That was overload on the wing. There was one person in the middle in the first half, and that was Declan Rice. But now we see Jorginho in the middle. We saw Viera playing in the middle at times, and Nketiah playing it definitely always in the middle. This is how Nketiah got this goal. We see Fabio whipped it in first time low, and Nketiah having the first time tapping. Very beautiful, very, very beautiful goal. That's Nketiah's bread and butter. Now this is another thing where Fabio Viera is so good at this. He's very technical. He's very ticky-tacky. He reminds me of Bernardo Silva, and he reminds me of David Silva. He's that kind of player, right? And I believe that's one of the reasons why Arteta signed him, because remember Arteta used to be at Man City, seeing those kind of players, see how they play, see how flow they make the team, and see how ticky-tacky and we got one in Fabio Viera. Now we're seeing him. We see that nice pass. It was just a bit too high for Saka to take a touch, and the defenders cried him out. So he had a bicycle shot, and for me, that's not a full bicycle shot. That's a close bicycle shot at close range, at a close angle. It was difficult to get that, and at that ball, especially to have it on target. And he got that on target, making the making the keeper, forcing the keeper to make a save. That was a brilliant shot from Viera. I don't believe anyone in our team is capable of doing shots like that. We can say Martinelli, we can say Saka, but to be that accurate, to shape his body in that position at that time, with all those defenders around him, it takes a lot of quality in a certain player to do that. And Fabio Viera has that in abundance. We just start to see it now, and hopefully it's a template going forward that this is always the performance we're gonna start getting from Fabio Viera. Now we see the recycling. Look at this shot again. Beautiful. And he tried following up. Once again, we see him giving the ball to Gabriel Jesus down the wing. Didn't pan out to nothing. We see him whipping the ball in. And that's another thing. That was a very good cross. And in the first half, when Saka was on the dead ball situation, we didn't see accurate balls like Fabio Viera. Fabio Viera is a dead ball specialist for me. He's very good at that, and also he's a long shot. He's very good at long shots, and we see. I believe he scored about 3 or 4 long shots since he's been at Arsenal. It's like that's his bread and butter. That's his speciality. He loves to shoot from outside the box, and we need players like this often taking a chance, taking basically initiative to have some shots. And it's not just it's nice to see in the tiki-taka. It's nice to see these kind of plays, but sometimes we need to see someone bold enough, someone brave enough, someone of that brass to just have a shot on goal, have a shot. And Fabio Viera is that kind of player because he trusts his quality, he believes in the quality, is in his personal quality, and most of the time he basically is rewarded for taking chances in matches with a goal. We see he was playing so good. It looks to me like he's got more confidence. I don't know what's happening in training. I don't know what Arteta's been telling him, but it looks to me he's having more confidence. You don't take a ball from a player unless you've got confidence. You don't take a ball from another player, especially a player that's in the team, a seasoned player like Ben White. Ben White has been in the team throughout. Ben White is like one of those first name on the team sheet, and Vieira just basically push him to the side and say, mate, this is my ball, go to the side. Normally in situations like these, you see a collision of 2 players, indecisive. One player is indecisive, or the other is so aggressive that he clashed into another player. But Fabio Viera basically showed him, he controlled it, he put his body between the ball and Ben White, let him know that, listen, this is mine. Get up, go somewhere else. Go create a scenario for me, create an angle for me. That's your job. My job is to control this ball. My job is to create the opportunity right now, and that's what I love the performance from from Viera, and this just sums it up. Taking the ball from off Ben White's foot, he chipped the ball and he went to Ben White and he basically chased down the ball and pushed Ben White to the side and said, mate, this is my ball, and then he take control of the situation. We need players especially in the final third to be behaving like this, to be basically so confident, so aggressive, so assertive. This is what I love to see from Fabio Viera, and we see him looking for pass, and that was it. I love to see that from Fabio Viera. Brilliant. So basically for me, hopefully this is a template going forward for Fabio Viera, and it only improves and get better and better. Going over to his stats, we see his heat map is something of basically scattered. We see on the right hand side where Odegaard normally plays, he's mostly there. However, we see him on the left hand side. That's where he created the goal for Nketiah. He played 34 minutes, but those 34 minutes seems like a 90 minutes match. It was so impactful. He had the ball so much. It was so creative that I didn't even felt like it was 34 minutes. It felt like a whole entire match it was playing. It was so brilliant. Fabio Viera impressed me very much in this match. His expected goal was 0.04. His assist, he got 1 assist. His expected assist is 0.22. So he basically done his touches was 29. His accurate passes was 16 out of 16. 100% accurate pass. for 34 minutes, that is brilliant, especially in the time of the game that we're chasing the game. So you have to take more, be more riskier, take more chances in order to get the goal. And he was the one that allowed us to get both goals. He went in the box and drew the foul for the penalty, and also he crossed in the ball for Nketiah. So he's the one, and to complete 16 out of 16 for me, this shows that he wants to play in the net match against United. He's crying out for the manager to start him against Man United. This performance shows me that from Fabio. This performance shows that he is signaling to Arteta that, listen, I'm your guy. If no one else is performing in the team, I'm your guy. You can count on me. And this is the performance we see from Fabio Viera. He had one big chance created, which he done for Nketiah for the tap-in. He had one shot on target. The dribble attempts was he had two, but one successful, one a penalty. Ground duels, one was he done 4 ground duels, winning 4. Aerial duels, he didn't win any possession, lost 8 times. And this is what I was saying, that in this position, is this time of the match, you need to be risky, you need to take risk. He lost the ball 8 times. However, I don't mind. That doesn't matter. And we see his rating is 7.8. If you remember, Odegaard and Martinelli got 7.7, and they basically played the entire of the match. Odegaard came off in the last 20 to 30 minutes. However, he played about 60 minutes or more and only got 7.7. Vieira came on for 34 minutes and have a blissful 34 minutes and scoring at 7.8. That's what we love to see from our top midfielder, top midfielder, Fabio Viera. Now we believe that he's fulfilling his potential in the team, creating chances, basically giving confidence, being that tricky, fiery player that we know he can be. We're seeing this from Fabio Viera. He won 1 foul, 1 offside, and 1 clearance. So overall, I'm loving this from Fabio Viera, and long may it continue. Catch you in the next video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Goodbye.